And he's been documenting his journey from his home in Arkansas. He's now in Poland. Cody, good morning to you.
Good morning.
So first I got to ask you, what was the process like getting there?
It was very difficult to get to Poland.
Can you kind of break down exactly what happened?
Absolutely. The first was some miscommunication with the airline attendant and out of Little Rock. And then they had to rebook my flight in the same day. However, they only booked me to Germany, which my final destination was obviously here in Poland. So they redid that when I got to Houston. And then I was stopped by 3 federal agents before I stepped on my plane to get to Poland. Asked me a series of questions as of where I was going, did I know the situation in Ukraine, and did I have any weapons, scopes, or knives or anything like that? And I stated no. And then United Airlines did not put my bag that had my body armor, my helmet, on the plane to Poland. So now I'm in Poland waiting to get my PPE.
So you can't even do anything.
So, correct.
You're kind of stuck in limbo until you get your luggage.
Yes, that's correct.
Did you find out with the U.S. State Department issuing this warning on Friday, saying, we urge people who are either veterans, any American citizens, not to enter Ukraine, not to participate in the war effort? What did you think about that?
I think they probably have a good reason. As I found out as soon as yesterday, and talked to some other people that are coming out of Ukraine right now, that joined the foreign legions. They're not getting treated well at all. They're getting armed with AK-47s with 7 to 10 rounds of ammunition, and that is it. And then some are only getting a handgun, and some are not getting any weapons at all to defend themselves. And so I spoke with an American who has already been posting it all over social media. And I've also talked to a guy from Finland today that stated the exact same thing to me, and he was begging for me not to go. Actually, matter of fact, both of them did.
So you're there. They're begging you not to come. Have you changed your mind? Have you thought you might leave early?
No.
You're dedicated to doing this. How many other veterans are there with you?
So with me, I'm by myself at this point in Poland. However, there are people coming out of Ukraine, and some of them have to sneak out of the border as they're not allowing people to come out of the border.
So are you planning to go to Ukraine to enter in? You are going, and you're going to be training Ukrainian forces, but not actually fighting yourself.
I fear that it may come to that point, as the information that I have received from people coming out of Ukraine and some of the guys that I'm with that are currently in Ukraine, the situation is it's escalating quickly and very aggressively.
What does your family think about that?
I've talked to my wife a little bit about it, but she's still she's nervous, but she still has confidence in me, and she understands why I'm doing this still.
Why, real quick, because we're out of time, why is it so important for you to be there and now willing to actually go hand to hand with weapons fighting Russian forces?
Now that I have what I say NATO veterans or civilians that are there, I don't want to leave them behind. And I don't, there's still civilians that are being hurt. And that is the main mission for me now is, to bring as many of us home as possible and to get, Ukrainian citizens out and into a safe zone.
Cody Heard, the only thing I can say is stay safe, and I hope that your family is at peace at a very difficult time. Thank you so much, Cody.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Thank you.
Absolutely. Coming up, a Notre Dame senior sharing the same court his father once played. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.